Are you struggling to find free leads? Everywhere you look, everybody's charging for leads, and there's one simple strategy that individuals are overlooking, and I'm gonna share that with you coming right up. Hey, what's going on, guys? Matty A here, the six-figure flipper, and if you're a real estate agent, if you're a real estate investor, if you're just a real estate professional in the industry, a contractor, a wholesaler, an investor, a title rep, whatever, and you're in real estate, we all know that this is a relationship-based industry. And I see so many people who are first getting in going, hey, I know what I need to do. I need to create opportunity. I need to make some money, right? I need to go out there and let people know what I do or how I can be of service and add value to them so that way I can generate opportunity for myself. But there's one thing that so many people overlook. They're constantly looking for the low-hanging fruit of, hey, come on, bring me these opportunities. Where are all of these individuals who want to do business with me? And what you need to remember is this is a WIFM industry. WIIFM. What's in it for me, right? And as much as we would love to think that other people are here to help and support one another, those individuals are few and far between, which is great for people like you and I, who actually genuinely want to build relationships, who genuinely want to add value, who genuinely want to connect, who genuinely want to grow and scale our businesses and our opportunities and what we can provide to our community and our clients. So if you have the right mindset on relationship building and offering value to individuals, you're going to create key alliances that are going to generate opportunities of profit, opportunities of connection with quality individuals who share similar values and belief systems and goals, right? And you're going to create opportunity to separate yourself from so many people in the industry who are taking the wrong approach. And in the process of doing this, you're going to build an actual skill set. That is something that is scalable. It's something that's repeatable. It's trackable. It is something that can become a core focus of your business. Now, I call this building my army of agents, building alliances with people on the front lines. Because think about this, being that we're in a relationship-based industry, right? You and I, we can only cover so much ground. And I want you to keep in mind that this strategy, it's a long-term strategy, okay? So many agents, so many investors, so many wholesalers, so many bird doggers, they're looking for the low-hanging fruit. They're looking for the easy stuff to just fall into their lap, right? But relationships, that's not quick. That takes some time, right? It takes some effort, it takes energy, it takes commitment and consistency. But when you do this enough and you do it the right way, it generates opportunity and rewards, monetary, relationally, that you would have never been able to generate by paying a lead generation service or paying something from Zillow or whatever it may be. Relationships have created more 6- and 7-figure opportunities for me than any other lead generation effort or strategy I could have ever done, but it took some time. So I want you to start thinking about how to do this today and how I have multiple leads showing up in my inbox every single day and every single week. Now it's taken some time, but how I have that happening is through this very simple strategy that I'm going to share with you right now. You ready? So it's a very simple script that I use with agents, I use with wholesalers, I use with bird doggers, I use with title reps, I use with anybody that might be out and connecting with the individuals that I may want to do business with. So in the context of finding motivated sellers who may be dealing with some hardship or who may have inherited a property that is problematic for them or may have a rental property that is a heartache for them, or somebody that's going through divorce or whatever it may be, whatever the hardship is, or whatever the condition of the property is that might meet a circumstance or a situation where the motivation of that individual forces them or inspires them to want to sell it at a discount just to have that problem solved. Those are the people that I want to connect with. And I know that agents, they meet with who? They meet with buyers and sellers and individuals who may have that situation or circumstance in their own personal life or may know somebody. Same thing with wholesalers and bird doggers. What are those individuals constantly looking to do? They're looking to connect and market for motivated sellers who may want to sell their properties at a discount that might make sense for another investor that they can slice off a little bit of a wholesale fee, right? And what are these individuals inspired by or motivated by? Yes, they're probably going to tell you that they're motivated by adding value to people and providing a good service and making an impact in the community. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, everybody's motivated by money. So how do you create your army, your front line, your alliances with agents, wholesalers, bird doggers, or anybody in the industry? Well, I want to tell you a story of how this came about, because it was about 5 years ago, I was at a mastermind, and it was a very intimate mastermind, and we were in a room with Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and everybody was going around and peppering him with questions, and I was at a point in my business where I was just trying to make more money. I was trying to, do more deals, buy more investment properties, and so when it got around to me, I said, Robert, you've consistently created massive opportunities for yourself. You have this great network. You constantly are bringing in profitable opportunities. What's your best lead generation strategy? How do you do this? And he looked at me and he goes, I just overpay people and they bring me deals. And it was a very simple response, but the light bulb went off in my head. When we're in an industry, in a space where you got agents, wholesalers, bird doggers, individuals are constantly trying to do what? Nickel and dime them and actually cut their profit or their commission down instead of paying them more. So when you start having a conversation with an agent and I say, hey, Mr. Agent, I would happily allow you to represent me on the purchase. And if it's a flip, I'll tell them, and I will allow you to relist at a full listing commission on the back end with a beautiful product. And you can keep all the buyer leads. And I'm also going to pay you a bonus on the front end. Whether that's a 1% bonus, a 2% bonus, whatever it may be, because guess what? If they negotiate the price that you want, my bonus is already baked into that number anyways, so they're really negotiating their own bonus, right? But by feeling like they are being overappreciated and you are paying them more instead of trying to nickel and dime them down, guess what? You are now somebody that is a monetary alliance for them. And if you can be somebody who performs on what you say you can do, and you pay somebody more than what they expected to make, and it was fun and it was easy and you treated them with respect and dignity, guess what? That doesn't happen very often in the real estate industry. So you are going to be an anomaly. You're going to be an outlier. You're going to be somebody that they are taking note of. If you do that enough time and time again, you're going to have an alliance with this person that is impenetrable. I can't tell you how many agents or wholesalers bring me their deals before they even think about shopping them to anybody else, because if I say yes and I want it, guess what? They're going to get paid more. It's going to be a really easy deal for them. They're going to get to rinse and repeat. It's going to look good for them and their seller, and they're going to be off and running looking for the next opportunity instead of going through all the traditional legwork that goes into a lot of these transactions. So now I've made myself an alliance for them. I've made myself a resource for them. I've been of value to them, not only in their business, but in their pocketbook, right? And the amount of money that they get to keep on a daily and a weekly basis. So think about how you can add value using this script to pay them more, to incentivize them with additional bonuses that might be important to achieving their goals, and then just remain consistent. The last piece of all of this is you should be building relationships with agents, wholesalers, and bird doggers, and anybody in the industry on a daily basis. Add them into your database and kit and sit. Keep in touch and stay in touch. Remain relevant, remain consistent. Remember that it's not about just one transaction, it's about the lifetime value of that relationship. And by being consistent and overpaying them and offering value to them, you are going to separate yourself from any other investor and any other individual that might be fighting for that same opportunity with that person. So hopefully that was valuable for you. If you like this script, or you've used this script before, or you're planning on using this script, give this a like. Go ahead and make a comment below on something that you know you're going to take action on with one of your agents, wholesalers, or bird doggers in the next week. And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for upcoming videos each and every week. With that being said, keep investing in yourself and your wealth on your march to $1 million and beyond. Cheers.